morning everyone, it's Lynn again, and it's time to rise and grind.
In case you didn't know, I moved to New York at the end of summer, and I thought it'd be fun to show you what a day in my life looks like, where I'm being productive, and it's honestly kind of boring. But it's nice to have a slow routine I can follow every day that gets me up out of bed. Life can be very chaotic, so I'm grateful for mundane things like my skincare routine that give me a sense of rhythm and ground me in these hectic times. Ever since fallback or the daylight savings, I've been motivated to get up early so I can get as much daylight as possible. As someone who works from home, I'm very proud of getting up between 7 and 8 a.m. every day. And Kayla definitely keeps me accountable. I start out by making breakfast, which consists of coffee, a fruit, and oatmeal or granola bar because I like to exercise in the mornings. Today was special because I had made a ton of matcha cookies the night before. And since my office doesn't get a ton of sunlight in the morning, I like to do my emails and editing morning work here right at my coffee table.
Look at me.
Meow meow. Bo-ba-doo-ba-dee-bo-bee-bo. Bo-ba-doo-ba-dee-bo-bee-bo. Bo-ba-doo-ba-dee-bo-bee-bo.
I'm proud to say I have prioritized exercising and taking care of my health after graduating, and I'm still a little bit too shy to show you anything in depth about how I exercise, but hopefully next year I'll have the confidence to get a gym membership, and then I get ready for the rest of the day.
So sweet like a lemonade. Took time making you know minute made. We can do something new, let me innovate. Take it slow like a unit.
Hello everyone, welcome to a day in my life. I have not vlogged in a long time, and so here we are. It's gonna be very casual, and I'm excited to bring you along my day. It's a really busy week. When I said rise and grind, I meant it because it's officially seasonal depression season, so there's no such thing as rise and shine. And also, it's the busiest time of the year for me, considering the holidays are coming up. After next week, November is over. Isn't that crazy? Wow, I feel like it was yesterday that 2024 was just beginning and now we're here. I have a haircut soon and I have a lot of work to get done. But before I go, I want to get in my daily Vietnamese lessons on Rosetta Stone, who is graciously the partner of today's video. If you've been following me throughout college, you would know that I took 2 years of Mandarin Chinese, and that's one of my heritage languages. But growing up, the language that we spoke in my household was Vietnamese, so I can kind of speak and kind of read, can't really write, but I understand when my mom is mad at me and why. And I recently just released my Vietnam vlog, which is one of my favorite videos I've made this year. And while my Vietnamese has gone better since I went to college, made more friends who speak Vietnamese, it's so important to me that as I get older, I develop and retain those skills so I can speak with people from my community and also maybe pass it down to future generations. Rosetta Stone is designed to help anyone learn a new language as easily as their first in an accessible way. It's different than other language tools, which only focus on memorization and vocabulary. They use visual, audio, and speech tools to help you recognize and retain words and phrases in context, just as I would if I were in Vietnam speaking with my family members. And the voice recognition tool is awesome. It's incredibly responsive and recognizes my southern dialect.
Người đàn bà đang rửa mặt.
Người đàn bà đang rửa mặt. Yes! Yes!
Người đàn ông đang...
Yeah! Vietnamese. Vietnamese. And since the tool listens to my speech pattern, it can give me instant feedback on my pronunciation based on real native audio. And a special offer for y'all, you can get a lifetime subscription to Rosetta Stone, which gives you access to all the languages for life. And it's currently 60% off and it's exclusively offered with my audience. You can check it out with the link in the description and kickstart your language learning journey today. Yay! Okay, I have to leave the house now for my haircut, and today I am wearing this little 2000s Y2K outfit with the skirt over the boot cut pants and this red striped sweater, jacket I thrifted, my Piper Bleu tote bag with Kayla's portrait inside, and imagine I'm wearing my red Nikes instead of my Tata slippers. Yay! Let's go!
Thought I could run away, Your smile made me wanna stay.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Give me time, let me demonstrate. Want you over, want you closer. Let me love you like I'm supposed to. Any struggle, make it over. Just remember what I told you. So sweet like a lemonade. Took time making you look really made. We can do something new, let me innovate. We can take it slow like a unit. So sweet like a lemonade. We can do something new, let me innovate. Took time making you know I'm in the main. Take it slow like we in the rain.
Most days I like working from home because I'm a homebody and I have an espresso machine as well, so I can't justify going out buying a $5, $6, $7 coffee. But today I decided to stay out in Greenpoint since that was where my haircut was and do a ton of editing work. I've been really relishing and getting lost in my creative process recently, which is super awesome. I'm very fortunate that this is sort of what I dreamed of doing when I was a kid and I never thought it was possible. So I've had a lot of fun pushing myself and going above and beyond with my creative projects this fall for you and also for myself. I also visited the public library nearby. Support your public libraries, y'all. And I had a video call with my management team. The conversation we had was great. It went really well, but by the time it ended, it was 4:35 p.m. and it was already dark, so it's time to go home.
It's not even 5, and it's already dark out.
Okay. I need to lock in. It's 7 p.m., but I just submitted something for work. Yeah! I'm so productive.
Kayla, high five.
Oh, I thought this was a record button.
It is record, we kept pressing it.
Oh, wait, is this the one that follows me?
Yeah, I can. Ready?
I don't
Okay, go back.
low key like because I don't even work.
Go.
So I think
Right. Janice 360.
What's up, vlog? Today we're at
You
and
say
we're about to dig in.
I'm including all of that, you know.
SD, you need to force the SD card, bro.
But it works just fine, so I'm not gonna replace it.
What up?
Wait, did you get it today?
I'm having the ultimate Asian American experience, guys. Korean barbecue in K-Town. Best.
It's not barbecue. He lied.
Oh yeah.
Ethan also got a haircut at the same place today. Can you tell? Whoa! I can't.
Yo, just pass. Just like this is barley tea. This is barley tea. So we're gonna wet our appetite with barley tea. Barley tea. Oh wait, okay, ready for a magic trick?
wait, I
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, Kayla. Hey everyone, I'm back home. It's really late because I decided to stay out with my friends for a little longer, but I have so much laundry I need to fold and I left it in the dryer for too long, so now it's so wrinkly. But I thought I'd take some time to answer some of your questions to close out the video because I was supposed to a long time ago. I asked on my Instagram story. Quite a few of you asked the big question, which is why did I move to New York? And I'm so happy to finally be telling you. I think I'm a bit shy about saying like why I wanted to move to New York because in reality, I'm a pretty risk-averse person and moving to New York was kind of unexpected. If you had asked me a year and a half ago, I probably would have told you I wanted to stay in DC. But essentially what happened was I got a job at a nonprofit post-grad and it was contracted for 6 months. And I found out that they could not extend my contract, which is totally okay. That's how nonprofits go. So I've actually been doing content and creative stuff full-time since October 1st, which is super, super scary. I've actually never done creative stuff full-time ever because I've always been in school, had internships. I was pretty conflicted on whether I should stay in DC or move elsewhere. I'm still very passionate about social justice and community organizing, and if I had the opportunity to stay at my nonprofit, I would have, because I love the work culture, I love the people, I love the things I got to do on a daily basis, but it just wasn't possible. So I kind of saw that as a sign of like, maybe this is the only moment, maybe the only time where you can take this risk, do things on your own because you don't have the responsibility or obligations of family or having to be in one place, and go for it. So that's why I moved to New York. I knew for arts and the creative field, I would have a lot more resources and opportunities here in New York. I want to do more clientele work and creative direction. I think that personally, I'm not quite at the place yet, both technically with my skill sets and also at a creative level, to really jump into that full time. But I do know that like hopefully in a year or two being here, I feel like a lot of doors and windows have opened for me. I have a really great support system. One of my only family members who lives on the East Coast lives in New York, so I'm grateful to have that support, and a lot of internet friends and friends from college here. But I will say, I kind of miss having my 9 to 5, having coworkers to chat with. So next year, maybe after March, I'm gonna look for another day job again. Someone else asked, how's life after graduation? How stressful or relieving does it feel? I think for me, graduating college was the biggest goal. And even though I went through some of the hardest things ever while I was at college, I sincerely meant it when I wrote it in my Instagram caption for my Goodbye DC post. I said that being in DC has been the best years of my life so far. And not to sound like a sociology student, but it really was the people. It was the friends I made, the professors that supported me, and my mentors and my supervisors. You know, being near a Vietnamese community for the first time, that was like in the DMV, that made it all so worth it. Like the hard days, the bad days. I thought I would feel more visceral during graduation when I walked across the stage, but I don't know, I felt like very tranquil, at peace. I felt like I had come to terms with like whatever inner demons I was battling sophomore year and during my gap year. And I think my mindset and how I approach things has matured a bit in that sense, that I accept things as they come and take it day by day. And that's made navigating post-grad life pretty manageable so far. For a more lighthearted question, someone asked, what albums are you listening to? Oh my gosh. So as you know, Chromacopia just came out. I really love Balloon Like Him, the song with LaTroya and Daniel Caesar. I like Sticky. And if you've ever stalked my Spotify, you would know that I have really loved Doechie's last record. My favorite songs from there are The Nile is a River, Wait, and Nissan Altima. And I also recently saw 17 for the Right Here World Tour, and it was life-changing. It's definitely one of my favorite concerts I've ever been to. And I've seen a lot of people live, okay? So that's a very high compliment. And my favorite tracks from them have to be To You from Ataka, Don Quixote, Shadow. I just love Face the Sun. Face the Sun was so good. The Same Night, Same Dream, same song, that 333 song. Ooh. And I'm pretty sure Spell, which was from their comeback earlier this year, is gonna be on my Spotify Wrapped for sure. Do you have any more plans on traveling abroad in the future? The Japan trip vids were awesome. Okay, so I do have a lot of exciting plans for traveling. I'm actually going to Iceland very soon, and I'll be shooting a video, so you'll get to hear all about it. And I'll be visiting home. I'm very excited. I haven't been home in a while, and I really miss being with my family all in one place. And then next year, I am crossing my fingers. I'm like 95% sure it's gonna happen, but I am gonna spend around 5 weeks consecutively in Asia. I am planning on going to Japan again, and South Korea, and Vietnam. So, you know, if you have any recommendations, please let me know in the comments. I'm so grateful I get to travel. It's kind of insane. I never thought this would be my life. Sincerely, thank you. I'm pretty much done folding my clothes, so I'm gonna go to bed because it's like actually 3 a.m. Last question, what dreams are you pursuing now? Well, I definitely just want to be better at everything I want to do creatively. Once again, I'm too shy to go into further details about it, but I do have like short films cooking up in here. And another dream I'm pursuing, I think just like spending time with people I love and supporting like my communities in the best way I can. I'm very fortunate that like here in New York, it's been such a seamless transition in terms of social life and finding people who share my values. Like today, in my opinion, was kind of boring because I did a lot of editing. I did so much stuff behind a computer, but being able to clock out and then go meet up with my friends who all just happen to be in town from all across the world. And I'm very grateful that in my 2 careers, which I kind of view as separate, you know, the art thing and then like my more policy government side, both of those paths, the work is geared towards people. I just love people. I'm so grateful. And last but not least, I would like to be like fluent in Vietnamese. Guys, I want to be fluent so bad. That's why I'm so grateful to Rosetta Stone. A reminder that you can get their lifetime subscription for 60% off. Link in the description. We can become fluent in Vietnamese together if you'd like. But yes, that is a day in my life here. I've settled into a routine and I'm feeling pretty comfy and happy. And I hope y'all have a lovely day as well, or a lovely night if it's nighttime when you're watching this. But me and Kayla bid you farewell. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Love you.